It's time for Quick Draw. Get out your tickets now. We're playing Quick 2, 3, and 4. Good luck.
Expressed by the hosts, their guests, callers, and advisors on Eye of the Nation are not necessarily those of the management, ownership, or production unit of ILS, the Verizon Media Group. Eye of the Nation is a production of ILTV Studios and cannot be represented in part or entirety without the express written consent of the Verizon Media Group. Eye of the Nation is the intellectual property of the Verizon Media Group. Copyright 2026. All rights are reserved.
Welcome to Eye on the Nation. I'm Levin Miller, and this is Francesca, who apparently believes she's a fashionista.
That's not what I was saying. Anyway, I didn't get caught, so might as well just say, I was looking at his outfit.
Yes, isn't it a fantastic outfit? Look at
So it's like a gray plaid, or actually it looks green and gray.
It's gray with green. What's wrong? What's happening with your eye?
It looks a little green, so like a green-gray. Which is nice, but then he has on a blue shirt.
It's a blue shirt.
The blue shirt isn't the problem.
Yes.
It's a red checkered tie. I don't know if y'all could see how many different colors are in the tie.
With blue, green, yellow.
Right, but
white.
then his pocket piece has purple.
No, it's not purple.
That
it's
is
like
lavender.
It's not lavender. It's pocket
lilac.
Pieces, pocket
all
pieces.
shades of purple.
It's a rainbow colored.
Yellow. Nothing you have on matches. That was the point that I was trying to get at.
Pocket pieces shouldn't match.
It should complement it though.
Pieces. It's a statement piece. So if I took off my tie, my pocket piece would still stand out. And
I was laughing at which your producer type. Did you see what he typed? The necktie. Yes. Yeah, nothing matches. I see everybody agrees.
Yeah, I'm so happy that I don't pay you all for advice.
Oh, did what our favorite people is who sponsor your clothing? I noticed wasn't them.
You're not gonna tell me.
Kingsman Collection. I know it wasn't them. This was all you today. Anyway, welcome to the show.
The Negroes.
He knows why I'm getting on him. He did something very bad.
It's Friday, woman.
I know.
Jesus just resurrected.
And I did not want to work hard. And we have a special guest. We do have a special guest that's coming on from 4 to 4:30. Are we going to tell them who it is? Or are we going to surprise them?
No, you all keep watching the show.
So we're going to surprise you guys. We do have gifts that we're giving out today as well because it is Friday. And of course, you know, we love you guys.
And you all like to listen to all them other people who don't give you all nothing. You all just listen to them for nothing.
And we also continuing our verses today. And I think we're doing Golden Gates.
Golden Gates.
So today should be a very, very, very interesting day.
Yeah. Do you think Golden Gates is a seat to watch? I saw that there was some chastisement of some other people that had actually said some things about Golden Gates.
No, I don't. Honestly, I do not think Golden Gates is a seat to watch.
Yeah.
I think there are seats that people are watching closely, and if you monitor different news networks, you will know what those seats are. Mm-hmm. If you've been paying attention to the news, you would know what those seats are. There are some hot, highly contested seats. There are some seats that are considered safe seats. Mm-hmm. There are some seats that are not going to, people are not going to pay too much close attention to. I don't think Golden Gates
Do you think there are now in politics today? You know, in politics of old, we had the safe seat. Mm-hmm. Do you think we now are leaning towards the kind of politics where you have the safe people? So necessarily the seat may not have voted in this direction, but the person occupying the seat, man, people are not going to change them. Do you think we have any of those people
I think we are moving away from the politics of old, where some seats are considered specifically PLP seats, specifically F&M seats. I think some of the politicians have learned that the hard way. When you see Perry Christie losing his seat, the first time we saw Fred Mitchell lose his seat. So I think that those instances made people realize that I guess nothing is really safe. But there are one or two little seats, CJ. There are one or two little seats to just be like, Angliston. She's beat them by thousands. It's
like the only way the F&M candidate loses in St. Anne's is if he has a heart attack right after they come to ballot.
So
then they have to give it to the PFD.
So there are some seats. I think this election, if you do want to know what I think are the seats to watch, or some of them at least, unfortunately, I don't think Golden Gates is one of them. And not saying anything, but I just think that one person is...
I am saying it.
One
I feel
person
like if the union can't beat you, it ain't no way couple of candidates could beat you.
But I think...
Have you seen the contenders? I don't know.
We're going to see the contenders today.
I don't know.
Okay? And then we can decide then. But I definitely think Kalani, because...
Do you watch boxing?
Everything. I'm not doing that. I think Kalani, because of, everything that's going on. You have a...
Kalani is certainly
Fox Hill.
one of those races where if we are just counting curriculum vitaes, boy, this could go in any direction.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going to happen in Kalani, to be honest. But anyway, I do not think, to answer your question, that Golden Gates is one of those seats.
Yeah. Hold on to your seat. It's a Friday. Things might get out of hand. An election is still there. That jingle means we're going to the break.
We'll be back right after this.
Eye on the Nation will be back right after these messages.
Vibes is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the vibes back. At BTC, we understand your vibes because we live it. That's why we are dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You are at the heart of everything we do. Our commitment is to keep your vibes flowing, no matter what.
Welcome back to Eye on the Nation.
Hello, welcome back to... I don't ever know what's going on with this co-host of mine. It's Friday, though.
I think
You gonna be okay?
I was cooking and I tasted it in the pot and I just burned the tip of my tongue. That's all.
boy.
It's okay. Anyway, it's Friday. It's a very random day. Like I said, we do have guests in studio at the 4:30 hour.
Yes.
And then we have our Versus, which is Golden Gates today, which should be very exciting. I heard that we have some nice videos to play for you guys. Before we get to that, don't forget, though, that with Canoe, Bahamian businesses can access their funds right at home. So you enjoy faster payouts, process payments 24/7, and you can move money at your convenience. So Bahamian business owners can accept payments online with Canoe. you can explore Canoe's API and invoicing features to get paid locally and internationally. So Canoe is a Bahamian fintech company helping local merchants accept payments fast and easy. Canoe empowers entrepreneurs to get paid quickly and to grow.
Yeah.
There you go. I paid the bills.
There you have it.
All right.
The bills are paid.
All right. So
How does it
one of the stories that everybody was talking about today was, I guess, a continuation of one of the pledges / promises that the Progressive Liberal Party made when they were rolling out their, what do they call it? Path to Progress?
Blueprint for Progress.
I don't know. Blueprint for Progress. It's Friday.
Path to Progress.
It's Friday. And one of the...
You know the liquor drinking should start after the show.
Really? And one of the promises / pledges that was made was that illegal immigrants, and specifically Haitians, because it is what Bahamians talk about the most.
That's what we mean when we say illegal immigrants. We don't mean nobody else.
You have to say illegal immigrants for it to
but what
sound
we
good,
mean,
though. Yeah, but
we mean
specifically Haitians, when it comes to talking about burdens on systems, I think specifically most of the time we are talking about Haitians. And one of the promises / pledges that was made was that they would ensure that they pay some sort of health insurance to ensure that they are not a financial burden on the system.
Sure.
Well, one of the leaders of the Haitian community...
And I want to say that I think that the people that captioned that headline, it was very interestingly captioned. What does it say? Haitian leader.
You won't let me even read the story.
I just think the caption is
ADHD
malicious.
just to be kicking. I mean, well, he responded to that in one of the local dailies today.
Sure.
Pretty much saying, I don't know what y'all talking about.
Only us is paid.
Yeah, like pretty... He say we's go and we's pay.
He's the only people who pay it.
That he didn't say we's the only people we pay. He says that they have to come up with their money too.
Yes.
They pay NIB, and NIB doesn't cover.
And many of them don't claim NIB.
All of okay. The ones that are here legally pay NIB. I think the problem that most people were talking about are the ones that are here illegally that don't pay NIB. And I admonished you to go down and visit a clinic weeks ago, and you refused to go.
No.
So, but I need you to go so you could see and you could understand what Bahamians mean when they say burden to the healthcare system.
Do they take the insurance card down?
I need you to see. I've seen firsthand. I need you to go and see. Well, anyway, he said, so this is the president of the United Haitian and Bahamas Association. He said migrants are being unfairly labeled as a burden on healthcare, saying that they actually pay more than Bahamians because they pay NIB, whether directly or through their employer.
Right.
And then when they go to the hospital or the clinics, they also have to pay.
Right.
But I think, and I'll repeat that, in this instance, he is talking about the ones that are here legally.
The documented ones.
The documented ones.
Right.
But the issue, I won't say problem, but the issue is that undocumented migrants also take advantage of the healthcare system and cannot be turned away.
Francesca.
Those are the ones that do not pay
The problem
NIB.
with that argument is I don't suspect the government's policy means or is directed to the undocumented. So no one should be having a conversation about the undocumented.
Right.
So when the government says they're going to make them pay, I don't think the government mean the people who they find in the bush. I think they mean the people that are here ordinarily. Now, what I understood from what the government's proposition is that they're going to make them purchase health insurance as a part of their employment. Well, that makes it a little more. Do you know what medical insurance costs?
I'm very aware.
Yeah, it costs $800 a month.
Depends.
And so I'm saying to you, when you consider what it now would cost for you to onboard a worker, right? Many people make these Haitian laborers pay their own NIB in full, and they also make them pay for their own work permits in full. Right? And now when you tack on the healthcare, I'm sure that's going to be a cost borne by the worker again in full. It's just one of those.
So my question is, what respectfully,
That's not the way it's supposed to work,
My
though.
question is respectfully, what does that have to do with me? And the reason that I say that is because I've also worked at places, and I know people who work at places where there is no insurance, there is no health insurance, there is no group work insurance. So they also have to pay insurance themselves if they want insurance.
Yeah.
So what is the issue
Because
with that?
the issue is we don't do it to the Italian chef.
How do you not know that?
I'm telling you.
I'm asking you, how do you know that?
No, because these things are conditions of their employment. When we bring in the laborer,
Yeah,
though,
but there's a difference though. When you are hired in a certain rank, there is a difference. Most places, even if let's say they want to hire me as a, let's just say as a receptionist, my job as a receptionist may not come with insurance, but the job of the CFO, which might be the Italian man, will come with all of the benefits.
Right.
Why is it that the Haitian laborer doesn't have to pay insurance, but I still have to pay insurance?
I don't know if it's lawful as a condition of his employment. It should be the role of the employer because the employer has to prove to the government that they have the wherewithal to do these things. So how is it that the government questions your ability to do these things for your employee that you are claiming you need, and then when the employee arrives, you do none of the things that the government asks you to prove that you could do?
Well, I think in some of the cases when people come here on work permits, the problem is with our, I'm trying to find a nice way to say
It's slave-like.
It's not necessarily the difference between the person that's coming here as the CEO and the company is paying for their work permit and the laborer is when a lot of them are done with whatever project they have for the laborer, they don't deal with them anymore.
Sure.
And they end up moving on to someone else's yard or someone else's project. And so a lot of them don't pay the insurance or the bills or anything associated with them because the part of whatever job that they were doing is now done and they are now moving on to work for leaving.
Sure, but the same could be said about when places like big hotels downtown hire Chinese labor. When they hire the Chinese person to, for instance, work in the warehouse, right? The condition of that employment is a condition of his employment for a tenure. When that tenure is over, Ping is going to go and work somewhere else. I don't suspect he's just going to jump on a plane and fly back to China.
Now, most of the time, let's be honest, when we talk about people who overstay, when we talk about migrants that overstay, we are mainly talking about Haitians.
But I also say that...
So you cannot, I feel like we cannot compare the two. The point that I'm trying to make is, and something that our producer just pointed out, they get permits for jobs that they don't even work. They just get the permits for the job to be able to come into the country and then they do other stuff or work for other people.
But most of them get what is called the general worker permit. The general worker permit has no specificity on it except for who you should be doing general work for.
But they're also
if I have a general worker, Francesca is my PSO offense. Why my general worker can't go and wash Francesca windows?
What I'm saying is if they're working for multiple people, that's the difference between the Italian CFO that you're talking about who's only coming into work for the hotel versus the laborer that's coming in and will be working for multiple people. Which one of those multiple people would you like to pay his insurance?
The one that is on file as his, the one that is on file as his employer.
Because I don't have insurance either. My job doesn't provide insurance for me. If I have to pay for my insurance, why can't he pay for his?
Because you told the government of the Bahamas that Lil Maduni Jean Child is an integral part of your business module.
But
you
insurance didn't come with that. The only thing
and now the government is saying that when you send for Maduni,
Maduni have to pay for the insurance.
No, you need to go to Family Guardian and book out one little something for Maduni.
Whatever the issue is, I still don't think that the problem is the insurance. I think that the problem isn't even with the legal migrants that are doing it. It's the illegal migrants that I think that people are saying are clogging up the system.
Right, but there's only one policy that should address that group. It's deportation.
Yeah, but that doesn't happen because you cannot. You can't go. What I'm saying is you cannot go to the clinic and deport them from the clinic.
Deport another 13,000 and it'll be simple.
You can't go to the school and do it from the school. You can't go to the clinic and do it from the clinic.
It is easy to spot a yellow car, Francesca, when you are looking for a yellow car. And I believe largely the issue with this immigration thing, why people are so anxious about it, is because when you put 9 Chinese together, you see 1 Chinese. But as you move around, you see these Haitians popping up left, right, and center. That creates a level of anxiety that you believe doesn't exist. But I point out to you again that the Chinese own the whole of East Street.
Yeah, but you know what the problem is? When I go to school, there aren't 15 Chinese children in my school.
No, but they own East Street.
Can I finish?
Go ahead.
Thank you. That are overcrowding the system. When I go to the clinic, there ain't 50 Chinese people in there overcrowding the system. I don't think the problem that Bahamians are having are people who come here and create opportunity and economic wealth, which is what the Chinese end up doing when they come here. They are not a burden on our system. Be honest, they are not
vacuuming the money out of the inner city.
Well, my thing is, if they are doing that, that is something completely different. But we are talking about the people that want to go to the clinic but cannot go to the clinic because there are 60 people ahead of them who are not Bahamian at the clinic. And can we agree that those 60 people are not Chinese? They are not, what you call them, Italian CFOs. They are not. So I think the average person is bothered more by the Haitian migrant because of the burden that it has on the healthcare and the education system.
Well, where I think we can land on this issue.
Okay.
Do I think that, what is his name, is incorrect? No, I think he's very correct.
What is his name? That's what we're doing now?
Remind me of his name.
I'm going to tell you his name right now because I know it either.
Right.
Michael
He named Michael?
Terlin.
Okay.
Tellerian.
Telly. Okay. So
Do not do that. Michael Tellerian.
they probably call him Tells for short. Okay. So Michael, I don't disagree with Michael's position that yes, migrants are paying. There are migrants that pay NIB. There are migrants that pay their own work permit. There are migrants that pay every single other expense that is associated with their work permit.
But if you have to come here,
That's not the way work permits are supposed to work.
How do you know?
Because that's what the policy in immigration says.
What I'm saying is, if you go somewhere else and the people say this is what it is to work there, and you don't want to pay your insurance, or you don't want to go and pay your own work permit, or you don't want to go and do it, then you don't have to go and work there.
No.
If the government is now saying the rule is that you have to have insurance, and you feel like you're not going to make enough money to have to pay for that insurance, then maybe coming to Nassau of the Bahamas is not somewhere where you need to go.
Should be providing that for you.
I don't even get insurance from my employer.
Yeah, because no one never write no letter saying how you was such an integral part of the company. Show me the letter.
How you know that?
Show me the letter.
I'm just asking how you know. I did nobody ever write a letter.
What else is interesting to me, and this is the point I tried to make to you earlier. It is funny to see that all of this Haitian hullabaloo is kicking up in the news, right? Particularly with this administration in power, because the FNM or people that were, including me, sang an entirely different song about this progressive liberal party just 15 years ago.
But it was a different leadership,
Fred Mitchell was disconnecting babies off the breast to deport them.
I remember when Fred was like, we are stopping
Yes.
work permits. Fred said, no more.
Fred said, what this baby doing, breastfeeding? Stop all that breastfeeding. Come here.
But I guess
you go on Bahamas here.
maybe he's changed over the years, is the song that they're trying to sing. He got older and he got wiser.
Did he find the light?
Maybe he got softer in his older years. You know, that's another thing they're doing now is the ageism thing. They're saying that's another card the FNM is playing. That they're old now.
Like Michael Bentari, almost 70.
How old he is?
Almost 70.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. I gotta Google his age.
Arintia Kumalafi say Michael Pinto had been to her primary school. You think you ain't?
Michael Pinto was to my high school.
Michael been to my primary school, and I almost 50.
Well, he looks good for a man that's almost 70.
He might be using Naranola.
What?
Man, you have to know what Naranola is. I cannot teach you everything, Francesca.
Sorry, I have no idea what that is. But okay, I have no idea.
So just, what was it, 15 years ago?
15 years is a long time ago.
So did he have a road to Damascus moment?
I'm saying a lot could change. A person can change in 15 years. Are you the same person that you were 15 years ago?
You know, that's the exact problem everybody have with me is that I am the identical human that they met 20 years ago. Everybody have that. Everyone that has a difficulty with me in life is mad that I am exactly who I used to be. I don't understand that.
You need to grow up then, honestly.
Ah, boy.
But the point that I'm trying to make, I get what you're saying about the Haitians, about the Chinese and the Italian CFOs and all of the other people that come here.
Because we need them.
But do we?
Why I need an accountant to speak Portuguese? Who he talking to in the Bahamas?
But the only point that I'm trying to make is why I see what your point is and where you're trying to go. The reason that Bahamians stick to the issue with the Haitians is because when they go to the schools, they realize that there are 50 children in the class, and of the 50 children in the class, 30 or 40 of them may not be Bahamian. And so now they have an overcrowded classroom with their children
So
in it,
that's
and
the
they
case.
let me finish, and they feel like their child can't get the education that they want. Same when they go to the clinic, they got to go there from 5 a.m. because the Haitians get up earlier than
Yeah.
everybody
They don't
else,
sleep. They just
and
sleep
they
right
just
by the
go
clinic.
there, and
Yeah.
by the time they reach there at 6 o'clock, they're already number 89 in the line. So I think that the problem, the reason that they focus on the Haitians and not the Chinese is that it is something that affects their everyday life. The Chinese thing don't affect their everyday life.
I don't disagree. All I'm saying then is it sounds like the government need to swing the bat one more time and make the condition of employment that you also need to be able to send any of the dependents of the laborer, send them by Queen's College.
Someone say Pentard 61.
Or 2, I think. I think he's slightly older than my dad.
Oh no, he doesn't look bad for 61.
That's almost 70. He could
61
apply
is
for
not
early
almost
pension.
70. What school did you go
He could
to?
apply for early pension right
Sydney,
now.
you have to round up or round down.
I don't like to round. Anyway, so 15 years ago, Fred Mitchell was a guy that was so horrible in his ideology about immigrants that people felt like this about him.
The Bahamians should be terrified of Fred Mitchell. This man has aspirations to be the prime minister. God forbid, please God, never let Fred Mitchell become prime minister. He is a danger to democracy. Please God, and this is a fervent prayer to you, my Lord, do not let Fred Mitchell ever become prime minister. Please make sure he doesn't win his seat in Fox Hill in the next election. Oh God, thank you.
So,
Wow.
Francesca, we still live.
No, but what I was asking is,
No, he never came back to
after
public
he
life
got
after his
he
accident.
got into an accident
Yeah.
and he never came back
But I
after
didn't
that.
see him in the newspaper, which means he's somewhere.
Okay.
So the point I'm making is this was when they released the Cuban detainees, I think it was, right? And of course, Fred Mitchell, again at that time, was doing mass deportations, requiring Bahamians in waiting to go and get Haitian passport and saying that you needed to have some sort of status. And when the Haitians pushed back and refused to go and get Haitian passports because they said, listen, the Bahamian Constitution guarantees me a Bahamian passport. Why would I go? I remember that there were people that were protesting and picketing in the street saying that Fred Mitchell was a demagogorist, that Fred Mitchell was anti-human, that Fred Mitchell was a fairmongerer, and all sorts of... So, I find it difficult to believe that someone that has been described by every single one of those adjectives could now somehow be a Haitian apologist. And I think that takes the teeth out of the dog in the argument that they have against him.
Well, maybe they think that he's changed over the years.
And you think he just loves all the Haitian now?
Everybody.
Suffer little Haitians to come unto Fred, for he did receive
The music means that
them.
it's time for us to take a break. Like we
You
said,
don't know
we
the
do
song, eh?
have a guest that's coming in studio. We'll
And
be
put
back
them
with our
in
special
his
guest
bosom.
right after this.
Feed your shepherd to Lil Maduni and lead him not astray.
Eye on the Nation will be back right after these messages.
Vibes is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the vibes back. At BTC, we understand your vibes because we live it. That's why we are dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You are at the heart of everything we do. Our commitment is to keep your vibes flowing, no matter what.
Okay, guys, this is what we doing today. We training for the bounce back. This 150K payday. Y'all ready? Yes. Y'all sweating today. Give me a 2 ball. 10. Give me another 2 ball. 15. You spin, right? It don't look so. There's 10K. Name these games after me. Food Dragon.
Food Dragon.
Cinema Classic.
Cinema Classic.
Yeah. Put that parlay in. Put that in. You know, Jalen Brunson disappointed us last time. You want to walk for this or you want to run for this? Good pace. Good pace. Not too much water. Put it down. Let's go.
It's the Bounce Back 150K payday. Big wins for 10 weeks straight. 15K every week. 10K to a lucky winner. Visit islandluck.com for more info. Island Luck. Winners live here.
Edenwell has expanded their testing menu. We now offer blood work, drug screening, and so much more. Our hours of operation are Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m., located on 11 Madera Street. We are here for all of your laboratory needs, with fast and reliable lab work done by our friendly and knowledgeable staff. Let us help you take the needed steps to stay in the know about your health. Let's keep working towards a healthier you. Stay Eden well.
So you want a space. But not just any space. You need something with a little more potential. So how about 1,000 square feet of room to play with? Superb audio and video production capability, digital LED wall, full lighting grid, and about 124 seats to accommodate a full studio audience with so many other features. Make us your home for your next concert, conference, and so much more. Honestly, the possibilities are endless. Here at ILTV Studios, we'd love to bring your next event to life. So what do you say? Do you want our space?
Get out your tickets now. We're playing Quick 2, 3, and 4. Good luck.
Welcome back to Eye on the Nation.
Welcome back to Eye on the Nation. I'm Levan Miller.
I'm Sadie Brown.
And here's our guest.
You can see our special guest.
Welcome back to I. I'm Robin Lynes. I'm the special guest. They were waiting.
Ta-da! We gotta get like some ta-da.
Surprise!
I like you
some
already.
Balloons
Yeah, I
confetti.
like you already. I like someone who knows how to come and take over, especially when Levan tries to do what he tries to do. But like we said, we do have a special guest, so we're going to be talking to, what do I call you?
Robin.
Robin. Oh, okay. So we're going to be talking to Robin for the next 30 minutes about what she plans on doing in the constituency, what made her run, all of the good things that the people of Kalani, including myself, would like to know.
Are you a constituent too? So I don't mind the hot sauce.
I would like to say the hot sauce, all leaving.
Yeah.
Had absolutely nothing to do with me. But I did say, I have not met you personally, but there was a team. You did have a team come to my house, and they were very pleasant.
Good.
I think I came on the show and I said it.
Yes.
I wish I could remember their names. They caught me at a Friday evening. I was getting ready to go out. And I must say, they are not afraid. They walked from the front of my yard, in the back of my yard, around the yard to find me. No. I don't know how they found me in the back there.
I sent them to you.
I don't know.
And you are significant.
I don't know how they did, but they did. And they were very pleasant ladies. They took the numbers of me and my sister, and they were very nice. So you do have a really good team that's on the ground
Yeah, they're working hard. And I want to say good afternoon to all of them that are listening today. And to say thank you. If you're listening, I hope you're all listening and walking. Listen and walk.
She say work. You could listen, but work at the same
Absolutely.
time. All right, so let's, I guess, start it all from at the beginning.
Yes.
You know, who is Robin, and why did Robin decide that going into politics is something that she wanted to do?
Who is Robin? Well, I am a young Bahamian woman, professional, businesswoman. I'm an aunt, I'm a sister, I'm a dog mom, and I'm an adopted mom. I'm a philanthropist with a nonprofit for the last 16 years, and I'm just someone who wants to see good for people and for this country. I think that sums it up in a nutshell. And politics for me was a slow walk. I've been involved in political leadership in the Progressive Liberal Party for a long time. I think about a total of maybe 14, almost 15 years. Okay. And I've had conversations from as early as 2012 when I finished law school and my master's, etc., and came back about running, about stepping forward in service, and I declined those conversations and offers in 2012, 2017, and 2021 because for me it was never about position, it was never about
politics is always about service, right? Always about governance. And so I needed to exhaust all of the things that I could do outside of politics before I made that step. So I always tell people in a nutshell, you know, what is happening in our country in terms of legislation, in terms of execution of policy plans and all of these things we have going on. There's only two categories of people. You're either making suggestions to decision makers or you're a decision maker yourself. And I needed to be in a seat of decision making in order for me to be able to put forward some of the things that people have been telling me all these years. So politics for me is just shifting the seat from suggestion to decision making.
You talked about coming into yourself, coming into who Robin is. I completely endorse the position of becoming the best you and then offering the best you to the people. But if you've put all that effort into becoming who you now are, most people, you're a newcomer to politics in the most genuine state of the word, and you choose to go up against a juggernaut, a four-time member of parliament, a former senior minister of a cabinet, a former prime minister, you know, someone who his peers would say has taken the country through Churchillian times, right?
But I just want to put a little pin in there. Not just him, but the seat. It's 4 people running in the seat.
Yeah,
so you're going up against who he described as a juggernaut. Then you're going up against the Free National Movement and
the very formidable
the COI. Yeah. So how do you?
Why?
Is there any other way to do it though?
But I mean, you know,
strong.
do you risk losing all that you have become?
Why? How?
In going through such a patchy road versus looking for
an easier seat,
looking for a smoother track towards that seat of decision making.
But see, that's a thought that can cross your mind when you're stepping into service. Service isn't about self. Those considerations are all me. Those considerations are how I feel, what I gain to lose, what I stand to put at risk. When I stepped forward, me was not the consideration. Because me personally, I could go and work in my law firm, work in my businesses, do what I do and be okay. So politics was never about me. It still isn't about me. It's about service. It's about stepping into territory and saying to the people there, I believe that there's something I can bring, something I can offer you in the House of Assembly as your representative that you have not received before. So I didn't consider all of those me questions, and I still don't. I believe very strongly that people can sift through all the nonsense. People can sift through all of the things that makes a person disingenuous. They can feel right to the heart and the core of an individual, and they know that what this person is saying is true, or what this person is saying is just a bunch of nonsense.
But every good sailor checks the weather forecast before he sets his sail. Before he sets his sail.
Absolutely.
Then what are the things that you considered?
Well, what I considered was Kalani. I considered the fact that it's been part of my community for such a long period of time. I mean, through friends, through family, through relationships, through businesses that I endorsed, through clients, etc., etc. And I looked at the landscape of Kalani, and Kalani is a gift because Kalani allows me, because truth be told, right, a lot of people who followed me and supported me over the many years saw me in a fully urban area because they just felt like it was a perfect fit for the kind of things that I've been doing for so long in the background, outside of clickbait and likes and shares, just doing this work because it's my passion to do it. But Kalani is a gift because Kalani provides me an opportunity for one sector of that constituency to help me serve the needs of that sector and the rest. It's a real gift.
I have a question. Specifically, I want you to speak to the leave-in specifically, because I live in Kalani, and every time I say something about Kalani, say, y'all don't have no needs. There's nothing that the people he always say, that's all they say. There's nothing that the people need in Kalani. But we've seen videos and photos of you doing walkabouts and going and knocking door to door, and we've seen the people in the community. What are some of the issues that the people in Kalani seem to be bringing to your attention?
Well, one of the major issues, I think, or the most consistent ones, lie around infrastructure. You know, road repairs, road pavings, a lot of areas where there is no light or little light that need to be repaired. Persons are talking about flooding issues that have been persisting for long periods of time. They also share with me certain things about verges and overgrown areas that create sometimes environmental hazards, health hazards. They talk to me about the changes that are shifting the dynamics of Killarney and how commercialized it's become over the last few years, with a lot of businesses, a lot of enterprises moving into the western area. And with those shifts, you know, sometimes deviant behavior follows. So we've had some more robberies and burglaries than usual occurring within the last year or two. And so I've had conversations with the police department about how do we increase visibility, how do we look at interventions, you know, expand the CCTV program with the facial recognition, because a lot of people think that for real, like Killarney doesn't need any help, Killarney doesn't need any attention. But let me tell you what I found. A lot of people's personal economies have shifted. A lot of people are not in the same position they were in 5-10 years ago, but they are still living in the houses that they bought when they had that money. They're still driving the cars that they bought when they had that money, wearing the clothes. If you look at someone and judge their personal state just on the image and the appearance, you miss something profound. And that is the person, and that is what they're dealing with and what they're going through. And so we're not doing that. I'm not looking at you and creating an assessment. This is about relationship, it's about community, it's about conversation. And in having those conversations, I'm finding that what people need is not just a socioeconomic thing, you know. It's not a geographical thing. Like people will say, well, you know, you got your Gambia and you got your parts of Delaport, but other than that, everybody good. That's not true. You have to get behind the door and build that rapport and that relationship. I'll tell you a true story. I was in one of the areas walking and just traversing and touching bases with people. I love this. This is my favorite part, right? And I went to a home, it's gated. So I stood on the outside, I rang the bell that was affixed to the wall, and this lady came out looking really tired, really worn. And so I just started to have a conversation with her. Stage 4 breast cancer, right? Just her and her life partner. They're not married, but they've been together 50 years. He sleeps on the floor because he had a stroke that left him debilitated. And she is caring for him. They won't allow any medical services to take him from the home. That's where they want to be. No light, no water, but a beautiful house with a pool. So all I'm saying is, not just one story. I have quite a few. But the point I make is, representation is relationship. It's not assumption. You get in and you find out how I can be of service. And that's not to buy food and clothes, and that's not representation is in the House of Assembly. But what I'm saying is, when you reach out and you build these communities, these small communities, and secondly, when you come in genuine, honest love, people tell you things that they wouldn't tell other people. They let you in and they expose themselves and their vulnerability in a way you don't see when you come for politics.
I actually like that. Representation is about relationship and not about assumption.
Because she had me, I was in.
Are you ready to walk outside when she leaves?
I'm ready to go. I mean, my motor start is in the car.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
You did speak about policy and service and being in the House of Assembly. And as a young woman, are there policies, are there things that you would like to see happen, or changes, if you do win your seat, that you would want to advocate for if you made it into the House?
So many. There's so many. I have a list of things that I want to talk about. One of the things that I think is important is, am I coming off?
No.
One of the things I think is important for us to talk about too is tax reform and looking at equitable systems of taxation, whether it is real property taxes and certain exemptions, but also taking into consideration who we're taxing and not just what we're taxing. So we tax on goods, we tax on services, we tax on real property, and that's the what. But if we look at the who, what about persons who are whose ability to pay has changed because of retirement, because of unemployment, because of just the natural progression of life, just senior, old, disabled. 2-income families turn to 1-income families because of death or other. So I want us to look more at the who is being taxed, and create systems that take these factors into consideration and to provide greater resource for exemption or reductions where circumstances require that we do that. So that's a big thing for me. Also want to look at how access to home ownership could be simplified. I think that's a huge thing for a lot of young Bahamians, particularly when it comes to government housing. And I think this government has done a tremendous job of trying to diversify how you could reach a pathway to home ownership, even from the rent to own, even from the credits in prefabricated homes and reductions in shipping goods in, and all of those things are really good. We have to talk too about young people being able to gain access to housing and buy their homes, because I think if you connect the dots, that's also an incentive for them to come back home earlier too. When they finish schooling, if they know, okay, listen, there are pathways to home ownership that are accessible and earmarked just for me as a young professional, as someone trying to start a family. That's another one that I'm strongly trying to advocate for. And also senior care. In my profession and the pro bono work that I've done, I think child care and senior care, the lack of resources in these areas are leading to a lot of abuse. Undocumented abuse, abuse that is going unnoticed, but certainly abuse that is manifesting later in life. A lot of the social challenges we face are because of childhood trauma, and our seniors now are facing a lot of trauma with neglect, with abuse, with duress. I've had a lot of issues that I've been trying to work through my law firm, just from persons who have taken advantage of persons not being as astute and signing over property, signing over things that they would not have ordinarily done if they understood what they were doing. Taking their pensions, adding themselves to people's accounts. And so I'm saying to the public, when people come to you and they talk about powers of attorney, particularly for senior persons, make sure you have private conversations with them, that you let them into the room with just you and you say to them, do you understand? Are you sure this is what you want to do? Has anyone asked you to do this, or is this something that you've told them? It's these kinds of conversations that I've been privy to, and I've had to make reports in a lot of instances where people have been taken advantage of. And I think greater government resource needs to be placed to provide care, particularly for people who didn't have children. Right?
Unlike a lot of what we've heard from some constituencies, there are people that have said that their members of parliament just didn't perform. He was less than admirable, wasn't exactly the best member of parliament. Again, one of the contenders you have is a 4-time member of parliament.
I'm having fun with Menace, I must say. He called me, well, let me just stick this plug in there, because I was on Delaport Park having a progress pop-up, meet the candidate, and my team went to his house while we were having the pop-up, and he called me, he said, listen, you bold, I have to tell you the truth, you bold. I said, well, why you say that? He said, because your team been to my house and left a door hanger on my door. I said, but you don't think I want your vote?
So, but that is not what you've heard coming out of Kalani. Most times you hear from Kalani residents, they think Dr. Minnis has been a good MP, they think that he's represented them well, they think that he's been something admirable, they think that he's given it his absolute best in the instances that he's had the opportunity. When you go to make the case, right, you see him as somebody that's very astute, not in the mind of the politician, but in the mind of the voter. If Robin Dawn Lynes had to elect Robin Dawn Lynes to replace Dr. Minnis, what are the considerations that you would make to replace a good MP for an MP that you didn't know?
But the shift is on, though. And even though, because my case is not against Dr. Minnis, I'm not in Kalani arguing as to why it should be him and not me.
But he's been good to me.
No, I understand that, and I don't think voting for a shift or voting for a change, voting for a new perspective, a new energy, a new generation, a new mindset, new innovation, new ideas negates how good he's been. This is not about voting against Dr. Minnis. This is about voting for something else, something that I think Kalani needs, and I want people to understand that it's not me against him. It's him against time. Right? And when time is up, when a shift has to take place, because there are more. Because this generation, right, cannot wait for permission to take over. The country is calling for us. And Dr. Minnis knows it. And leaders in his category have to be willing and able to say, I can bow out and not be pushed out. But if this is the route we have to take, then this is the route we take. I want Dr. Minnis's vote. I have a lot of respect for him and the work he's done for Kalani. I think it's a foundation upon which I can build, and more work can be done. I'm not against him. I am for what is next and what is new, and that's me.
What do you think about the other candidates?
I don't think about the other candidates.
I was going to say, from the
I don't
answers
think about the other. I'm lying to you.
And you know what I would like to say? At the beginning, when we first started and we saw you get the nomination, I was like, who is that? Like, when you did your first speech, I was like, I don't know. I don't know. Remember when we were listening to it? I was like, I don't know.
The most beautiful 3-minute speech.
Yes, he praised you. And I was like, I don't know. But I must say, because one of the things I said was I didn't get her personality in the first speech. I did say that. But as we continue to follow you throughout the weeks, I must say that you are one of those who the personality is shining through.
Well,
and I appreciate the fact that you came on the show, because now I do have a greater understanding for who you are. So I could go back and say that maybe I was wrong when I was like, well, who that is?
I gave you the description.
He did give me the description, but
of soup.
Yes, that is exactly what he said. But I didn't personally know you, and I think that's why it is very important
to come out and have these conversations.
Exactly.
Of course.
Yes.
What do you say to the people that say, you know, Robin, you're right at the cusp of your legal career. We know the way these things work. When power sways, sometimes that looks ugly.
Yeah.
You've clawed your way to the top in one arena. You could stand on that hill and face no adversities standing on that hill. You could put a flag on that hill, and we could call it, you know, Mount Robin.
Robin Hill?
Yeah, Mount Robin, right? Why would you expose yourself to what could be because of the nastiness that politics can be?
Well, let me tell you, I don't feel exposed. And again, these considerations, if you are in this really for service, you really have to know that it's a self-sacrifice.
You've watched politics destroy.
I have.
Okay.
But you can only be destroyed for what built you. You see, if politics didn't build who I am, politics didn't build my practice, politics didn't build my business. As a matter of fact, I am less politically supported, right? Everybody knows the journey that I've had even in my own party and organization. So politics can't crush it because politics didn't build it. There's not one client that I have that came to me because of my political affiliation or anything to do with politics. I've been very intentional of building myself outside of those scopes, outside of those referrals, outside of those connections, because I understand that this is temporary, that this is almost frivolous in some respects. You serve, you enter, you work hard, and then you have to move on and pass that baton to somebody else to build on what you've left. That's the truth. But I have been working extremely hard to build Robin Dawn Lynes, a woman who, when people see, they know that I am more nationalistic than I'll ever be political, more principled than I'll ever be political.
And I want to ask, too, before the time runs out, why now? Because you know the PLP has been in government for the past 4.5 years, and we have a history in this country of changing and changing and changing and changing. So there's a possibility that the Progressive Global Party will not be the government after. It's a possibility. And why not wait for the next 5 years for whenever they think the change will be? Why still put yourself forward now when there's a possibility that your government won't even be government after the 12th?
Well, like I said a couple of times, this is about country. What is happening around the world, and the fact that we're not insulated or isolated from those realities. It means that leaders with a heart for people are required. Not just needed. This is a requirement. And when I was asked the question, would this time be your time? My answer at that moment was, I feel led, I hear the call, and I'll answer that call. That has never moved as my position. We need persons in the House of Assembly who are people-driven, people-led and people-focused, not on anything but the people. Where we are as a nation, there is too much of a divide and a disconnect between our citizenry and our parliament. The people's house is void of the people's voice in too many instances. So we are not trying to, I'm not trying to replicate a political model. I'm trying to do something that hasn't been done enough. Not that it hasn't been done before, but it hasn't been done enough. I am trying to truly represent the people who put me in the House of Assembly, their voice, their views, their issues, not my own. And this is different. This is different.
You appear to enjoy the endorsement of the cornerstone of the Progressive Liberal Party, none less than Dame Marguerite Pinling.
I do.
What does that mean as a young Bahamian woman carrying the struggle, having the endorsement of a once young Bahamian woman who began the journey that is known or was known as the struggle?
It means a lot, and it means a lot because of her personality. It means a lot because of the level of principle in which she operates. She's very selective. She doesn't go anywhere for everyone. And so the fact that she shows up for me means a lot, because if I were not who I say I am, if this was fake, if I were not genuine, if I did not put in the work, if I did not have people at the forefront of my mind and heart and my intent, she wouldn't show up. And I know that because these are the conversations she's had with me. And the two things she continues to say to me. She said, stay humble and stay connected to the people. Always stay connected to the people, Robin. These are the nuggets, the tokens that she keeps dropping, and I'm absorbing them and picking that up and understanding it day by day. There are things that she told me years ago that I didn't understand, and now I see why that advice was so important, so critical, because when you feel yourself spread so thin, being pulled in so many different directions and so many advances and advice and requests and all of these things, what stops you from getting overwhelmed is a reality of your own humanity and the limitations you have to put on your own self, that I can't answer everything, I can't do everything. What is most needed, right? That utilitarian approach, the greatest good for the greatest amount of people. It is often my time to pause and reflect and say, I can only do the very best I can. Not from here, from here.
Fanny?
There's nothing else I could say. I mean, you're very well spoken. Everybody is saying it in the comments, and it doesn't seem like it is something that is rehearsed.
No,
and I think
not.
people could tell when they rehearse or when you're reading off a script.
Tell them who you vote. No.
The jingle means we gotta go.
We gotta go.
Oh,
and it
boy.
was a pleasure having you.
The pleasure was mine. Thank you so much. Did he tell
Vibes is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the vibes back. At BTC, we understand your vibes because we live it. That's why we are dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You are at the heart of everything we do. Our commitment is to keep your vibes flowing, no matter what.
Once something becomes the common behavior, it is the common behavior. When you operate at that level, personal emotions simply cannot float to the top.
For the average normal person that goes to the store, things like that affect us.
They must be judicious in the execution of their duty.
Well, I think whatever the nurses want, give it to them. Hedges, you know you do everything on your phone now. You see how old he is?
What are we walking back? That Bimini is no longer an island?
That's
okay,
not
because
what he was trying to
he also
say. Well, I don't even know what red basket anymore either. What do y'all people say?
Welcome to Paradise Premium Foods, where exceptional taste meets everyday convenience. Right in the heart of Hurricane Hole Plaza, Whether you're planning a beachside brunch, an intimate dinner, or simply restocking your favorites, we offer only the finest selection of local and imported goods, handpicked for quality, freshness, and flavor. At Paradise Premium Foods, shopping is effortless, service is personal, and every visit feels like a treat. From gourmet meals to go to organic essentials and indulgent treats, this is your neighborhood market elevated. Live well, eat better. Discover Paradise Premium Foods, now open at Hurricane Hole Plaza, Paradise Island. Paradise Premium Foods. Taste the difference.
Edenwell has expanded their testing menu. We now offer blood work, drug screening, and so much more. Our hours of operation are Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m., located on 11 Madera Street. We are here for all of your laboratory needs, with fast and reliable lab work done by our friendly and knowledgeable staff. Let us help you take the needed steps to stay in the know about your health. Let's keep working towards a healthier you. Stay Eden well.
It's time for Quick Draw. Get out your tickets now. We're playing Quick 2, 3, and 4. Good luck!
Welcome back to Eye on the Nation.
Hello, welcome back to Eye on the
Why are you
Nation.
always doing something?
I'm not Francesca Brown.
And I'm definitely not leaving.
I don't know what's happening.
Well, no, see, it is
Is
under
it
me.
right-
What are
is
you
it
talking
right?
about?
Okay.
It's correct.
Maybe I was having it. Is that
Anyway,
right?
we'd like to thank our guest before we move on for coming on the show.
Okay.
And, you know, I mentioned it while she was here because I don't want her to feel like I said something behind her back that I didn't say to her face. When we had the speech from her that we played originally, I was not impressed. This man was
it was the
impressed.
best 3 minutes of nothing.
I wasn't originally impressed. I was like, well, who is this? You know, like.
Yeah, she said PLP is
uninspiring. But
we
you know
must.
what? But you know what I think it is.
Yeah.
I think when you have when you have a speaker the way that she speaks and you have a prepared speech, it doesn't come across the way that it comes across when she's sitting and it's not something that's prepared.
Yeah.
Because listening to her speak, I was ready to mark my ass.
You ready to just go walk in today? You'll march straight from here to the pool.
You know, I'm just and that's the kind of thing that you want in your leaders. You want to feel inspired, and that's when I say it. And it's not even about what you say, more so how you say it and how you reach into people. And I think she's an amazing woman. She won me in 2 minutes.
Yeah, see that? There you have it. I was right. Could you say Levin was right?
You were right, Levin. I said you were right.
Is it raining outside?
I'll read some of the comments before we move on and we go to the verses. The Minister has a lot of respect for Robin. Miss Lynes for Prime Minister. We love Robin. Kalani, this is no time to be left out. Vote for this young, caring, concerned lady. Well-spoken. Robin, you are amazing. Well done. Well-spoken. Please, Kalani, she belongs in Parliament. Best wishes. Someone say, man, she can't stay. I mean, and I do like that. Someone said she did not Basminus. She was like, I respect him. I'm not saying that he's terrible. His time just is up.
He's not in a race against me.
He's in a race against time.
Well, what is this, Lord?
You're supposed to take little notes. I'm supposed to write that down.
And you can't be time, Minister.
You know, it's the truth. I love that. I love that she made her case without having to talk about somebody else.
But you remember I always say to you when you ask me, what are these things you talk about in politics? And I said, good politicians have a very interesting way of giving you something you could walk off with.
Yes.
Yeah, representation.
Yeah, one little lines.
Yeah, representation is about relationship, not about assumption. Mom, what is,
Listen,
what
anyway,
is this?
all the best to her. And I think this is why it is important, too, for representatives sometimes to step out of the box that they're used to and walking around and come and talk to people and let the world or the 5 people that watch our show see who they really are.
Yeah, including the people. Is it 5 o'clock yet? Yes, they say they load the bus every day at 5 o'clock.
Oh.
So to the team from BPL Clifton.
Okay.
They say, Miller, 5:05 every day. If they try to change the radio, we'll flat the bus tire.
We appreciate you guys.
Yeah, so at least we got them 5 people for sure.
All right, so everybody seems to love, and let me tell you something. It is very hard to win over our audience. Okay? We have some of the
most interesting.
They are very interested, and they tell you how they feel, whether they don't, whether you right, wrong, or indifferent. We get cursed out, and not one person say anything bad about her.
Yeah.
So that does say a lot. But we're moving on. Before we go to our verses, which we did say is Golden Gates, which should be interesting. Don't forget that with Canoe, Bahamian businesses can access their funds right at home. You can enjoy faster payouts, process payments 24/7, and move money at your convenience. So Bahamian business owners can accept payments online with Canoe. Explore Canoe's API and invoicing features to get paid locally and internationally. Canoe is a Bahamian fintech helping tool, that helps local merchants accept payments fast and easy. You know, mix up today. Canoe empowers entrepreneurs to get paid quickly and to grow.
For all of your needs, shop Canoe.
All right, so Sonny, you don't rate Iron the Nation. I only joking. I know it's 5. I know it's more than 5 of y'all.
It's 9.
Yeah. I mean, where was I yesterday? And somebody said to me, oh, that was actually this morning. I stopped to get breakfast this morning, and this man came out, and he was like, Sonny? And I was like, yes. He was like, please tell me you and Levin call an election. And I was like, I don't think so. You know, I don't think I am. I think I say
things like, if it's the Lord's.
I was like, I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. And he's like, man, I want to watch some other people. I only want to watch y'all. So people do listen, and it's nice to see people saying nice things when we walk about. So I know it's more than 5 of you guys.
Right.
All right. Golden Gates versus.
Golden Gates.
The first person that we have is the COI's candidate, Charmaine Adley. I hope I pronounced her name right.
Yes.
Okay, because
she used to be my PE teacher.
Oh, really? She did say she was an educator. I saw a couple of videos.
Prince William. She used to be the PE teacher in Prince William when I was there in grade 7 and in grade 8.
Okay. She did say, I saw a couple of videos with her where she said she was an educator.
We didn't start winning basketball championship and things like that until Greg Cash reached, though, but she was the PE teacher. It's true.
Okay, so we have a video from her, so we're going to play the video while I pull up her Facebook page.
Sure.
Okay.
Reminder, if you haven't seen me to your door as yet, I'm coming.
I'm a Bahamian, unprepared to stand up and fight and defend their own Bahamas, then you don't deserve to have it.
Now let that sink in. Come on. Change ain't coming, change is here. You can hear it, you can feel it in the air. All politicians, put your hands in the air. Just a stick up, let me make myself clear. I'm a grown man talking, so you know what to do. No one's leaving till we figure out the truth. Why you laughing?
What is Maria wearing in this video?
Focus, Charmaine. I didn't see. I was looking down. I want to see. Put it back to the end of the video. I just want to see. Just the end. I don't want to see.
All politicians, put your hands in the air. Just a stick up, let me make myself clear. I'm a grown man talking.
And what else?
Shorts.
What kind of a shorts is
it hot. Everybody can't wear a 3-piece suit like you. Let her wear shorts if she won't wear shorts. You just have a problem with her hair. You just have a problem with her clothes. Why you don't send her to get her hair fixed and
Maria,
send her some money?
Kingsman Collection.
That's what they
Kingsman Collection. Man, just give up on.
We ain't talking about Maria right now. We talking about Charmaine.
Oh,
so I did find her page. Now, honestly,
I want to tell you something.
The video.
I'm gonna draft you to the COI so you could do some voiceover work for them. Why all their ads have AI in
Okay,
it?
honestly, the AI thing is just ridiculous.
Why are you
at this
doing
point.
that?
You just use your own voice. And she was a teacher, so I'm sure she is, she's able to speak. She's eloquent in her speaking. I don't know why she did that.
Busy
But
with the war and a mask. Could you please come and
the
look at this?
the song was pretty good. I don't know if it's her personal song or like the COI song, because it didn't mention her, but it was just saying, change is coming, change is here. I kind of like that a little bit. No? Okay. So
I was too busy having statistics.
Okay, so Charmaine, if you go on her, now that you know, she is an educator, so that's what she does by profession.
And I could confirm that.
Huh?
I could confirm that she's an educator. She teach me.
Oh, yes, you did say that. She was your PE teacher. And she said she's a minister as well. So she's Minister Charmaine Adley. Okay? If you're looking for her page, it's Charmaine Adley. Now, her Charmaine is spelled different. I've never seen her Charmaine spelled like this before. So if you're looking for her Charmaine, it's Sharmaine, Adley. And because she has a different spelling of Charmaine, I would just suggest, the way that I suggest to other candidates as well, just put the constituency that you're vying for at the end. So if people don't remember your name or they don't spell your name properly, they can find you by the constituency. So I would just add Golden Gates or COI to the end of it. So the photo that she has up is her changes here photo. It's a lovely photo. The page seems to be populated. She posted 15 hours ago. She shared, I think it's a photo of all the women in the COI. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it looks like they have 12 women running. Is that the most?
No, I think the Free National Movement has 13. One of them have 13, I think it is.
Okay, at some point we do have to see, because I would love to know who has more. So she shared that they have 12 women that are running. Other than that, let's see, she seems to be sharing a lot of videos from the COI's main page onto her page. I don't see a lot of, okay, so this was at the March. I don't see a lot of her own videos. I think we have another video. Let's go to another video.
Hello, my name is Charmaine Adley.
Everybody, good afternoon. Minister Charmaine Adley here. I just want to let everybody know in relation to the situation with the park in Sunshine Park. A park is not just a park. It's a tool to revitalize the community. I'm a former basketball, softball, track and field coach. I know what it is. I know the power of sport. This is why it is near and dear to my heart to reach our communities through sport and play. This is not about just a park. Some of you may see it just as a place for people and children just to run around. But if you really truly understand the power of sport, it can change our communities. So that's my reason for standing. That's one of the reasons I stand. And I believe that the Haitians ought to be first in this nation. So I want you to stand with me. Take a shot. Charmaine Adley. Change ain't coming. Change is here.
See, y'all been robbing my grandmother, my great-great.
Okay. Now I know she's probably gonna come for me, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Several things that are. No, I appreciate what she is attempting to do in the video, and she's speaking in the video, even though the beginning of it was AI. But the same thing that I said to Dr. Fox, and it seems as though his team changed it. You need one of these. Yeah. All I could hear is the breeze. And then with the breeze, you have the music. So it's the breeze, the music, and then you could barely hear what she's saying or what the message is. It was just very confusing. I do like how she's playing into the, I used to be a coach, and she did the little basketball thing, and it went.
That was the part that got me.
You say she used to?
Because when she was my PE teacher, she wasn't playing no basketball at all. She used to just sit there. I remember. Yes.
I'm not doing this with you today.
I'm not lying.
I do
all
not
of
believe
the children from class of 2003, when we got to Prince William in grade 7, I don't tell lies. We had a PE teacher. It was Miss Adley. She used to sit down and she used to say, y'all run around the track. run around the track. I said, Mr. Adley, we didn't run 30 and 10. I heard a breath. I can't run no more. Well, I only just learned in this video here that she was a basketball coach. I didn't always know that.
Well, in her defense, my PE teacher didn't run with us either.
Did your PE teacher also in Kentucky while she was doing PE? I just want to know what all PE teachers do. I'm not making this stuff up. I mean...
I hope this woman come for you. Anyway,
no,
in
I
any
remember
event.
her. You know, she's staying in my memory. I met her when I was 12.
Anyway.
This eye acting up again?
A little bit. I don't know what it is with you, but you caused my eye to act up. It is. I must be allergic to you by now.
Oh,
but
boy.
If you go down her page, she does have some videos and stuff up. But like I said, the majority of it looks like it is stuff that has been shared from...
You need me to heal your eye for you?
I don't need you to do anything to my eye.
Okay.
It's shared from COI's page onto her page. You cannot say she does not have personality.
She does.
She has personality. I was introduced to her through the peer video that we played. I honestly didn't know anything about her before then.
She's
because
actually one of the most active members of that.
She wasn't my PE teacher, so
Right.
I didn't know. But I was introduced her
Thank
to the
God for
video
Greg Gash.
where she said that, where they accused Pia of ripping
Breaking
down her signs.
Can I tell you I did some investigations on that? I found out what the problem is.
I could tell you because somebody told me they think they know
They
the problem
making
is.
the sign and the legs, they're using Turbo 4. And if you use Turbo 4...
What it is?
What?
They're using what?
What did I say?
No, what are they using?
They are making the signs of the Turbo 4.
Turbo 4?
What you mean? What they
As
making
in
the sign?
1 2x4?
That. And they are putting them...
What is a 2x4? I thought that was like something else. I thought 2x4 was like a type. That's what I thought 2x4 was like a type of material.
Every day?
Nah.
I have to live through this every day?
How do you make 2x4 one word, babe?
Anyway,
2x4.
So they're using... and they putting it up 7 feet. And you know that...
2x4
ain't designed to hold weight that high. So when the wind blow...
Somebody did tell me that too.
Because
Somebody told me
they
that.
also didn't put any what would be called in construction pass-throughs, right?
They spell it 2x4.
So because the breeze can't pass the sign, when the breeze shake the sign, it snap
Now somebody...
It snapped the...
Somebody told me that 2x4.
Right.
Now, somebody told me that for real, that they think that it's a scheme that these young boys are running. Honestly, not just with this sign. They said that they think that these young boys are putting these 2x4s on the signs that are not steady, just so they could break, so you could hire them again to fix it. That's what the people think.
You could use
2x4
if you only putting it up 3 feet or maybe 4 feet maximum. Once you get beyond that, you need 4x4. I don't understand what's wrong with this. You're pointing to
I honestly thought, this is how y'all have us messed up, you know.
What?
I would have thought the 2x4, you know, for the longest time, and the reason that I find it, for the longest time, I thought it was Pilot, too. And I used to say, oh, yeah, we're putting it on the Pilot.
On the Pilot.
I did not know until I was speaking to someone, and they say, no, Sonny, baby, it's Pilot.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't know because y'all speak so bad, man. And this whole time, I think for 30 years, I just was saying Pilot. Pilot, and it's Pilot.
No, it's the Pilot.
So you cannot say things like 2x4.
Okay.
2x4. Okay.
That's
anyway,
what they're using.
Back to Charmaine.
And you all should stop using
2x4s
and start using
4x4s.
Good. So what's their problem on what they
Someone
want
say
to do?
2x4, TUBA4. Did you all know that it was 2x4? I didn't know. Anyway,
oh boy.
Thank you for that laugh today. But if you go down her page, like I said, you cannot say she does not have personality. She has a lot of personality.
Yeah.
And from some of her videos, it seems as though she's saying that everybody in the community knows who she is because she's taught half of the community.
She's very known.
So she feels as though she is the person to beat in Golden Gate.
So here's
she
the
is
thing,
going to
right?
be the
Because
winner.
of how that little corridor is situated, right? Many of the children that went into Carlton Francis naturally went to Prince William or S.C. McPherson. And like, you know, we do those little scrimmages and stuff against junior high school. She was a PE teacher in that region. a lot of the interactions. Children from around know her. And Golden Gates, Bamboo Town, South Beach have this thing where at least one child out of every house been to one of these schools. So you have a situation where I went to Prince William. None of my siblings went to Prince William. They all went to CV Bethel.
Okay.
But if I go to CV Bethel functions, they treat me like I've been to CV Bethel because my siblings went there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so you agree that she's a contender?
I think she's known.
I didn't say that.
Not for winning basketball
I
championships.
said a contender.
I think she's in this race, yes.
She's in the race. Okay. It's the many different ways that y'all are spelling two before for me under this comment that you need to go under these comments and see how these people spelling two before. We need to have a two before competition. But anyway, I think is that the last one? Is that we have another video from her? Oh, we have. See, there's another different two before. Anyway, let's play her other video.
Ever the soles of our feet are trodden, it shall be ours for possession. Have your way now and track our footsteps as we touch this ground in Golden Gates. We declare and we decree, O earth, hear the word of the Lord. Bless us indeed. Bless the COI and bless the works of our hands in Jesus' name. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Amen.
Lord, we have done it all. We have walked, Lord. We have walked. We have walked.
Ring the bell, Greg. Be ready. Ring the bell, Greg. Change ain't coming.
We have touched every home. We have touched every home in Golden Gates. Every home. I have walked it by God's grace. That shows you the kind of woman I am to work for you. I didn't send my team. I walked and I touched every door, whether you were home or not. By God's grace, I touched your home. Now, Golden Gates, you have a choice. What's going to be your decision? Are you going to settle with somebody who is just going to give you little trinkets? They may give you a job. They may give you a couple of dollars. They may try to say they're fixing you up. But at the end of the day, how fixed up are you? Is your finances fixed with your natural inheritance? It must come to you. Natural resources are yours. They belong to every single true Bahamian. Come and get yours. Don't fall for the crumbs anymore. Charmaine Adley is here with her team. Golden Gates, this is the kind of woman that I am. I have walked every inch of Golden Gates. What you want now? Chokers or a real kingdom woman? Peace out. God bless you. Change ain't coming.
Changes, yeah.
Let's go.
At least her diction is
I
good.
was with her until the end got very aggressive to me.
But she has...
What y'all want? Why would you do that?
Could somebody...
And then she said...
Somebody point out to me, what is the purpose of the little red... Can I see the little red bell? What is the purpose of the little bell? I am bewildered. I don't know. I don't understand it.
I don't have it.
What is the purpose? What is the purpose? Every day we slide further and further from God's grace.
I don't have it today for you, okay? I do not have it.
And she say, wherever the sole of her foot trod, she will possess. She must see him walking through Golden Gates.
I don't have it. I must say, she seems as though she is a very good minister. At the beginning, you could tell that, she's prayed in church before.
Oh, yeah, she
seemed like a real Baptist church girl. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I like that about
Glory
her.
fill your soul when she finished.
I just like the end was a little much. And honestly, when she was asking questions at the end, I was saying yes. When she was like, you want someone for a job?
Yeah, and to fix your house?
To give you some money?
And
yes. To fix your house?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
That sounds perfect to me.
I don't know. I mean, what else? I mean, I get what she was trying to say. We only playing.
I can't even do it. I can't even do it.
At some point, we have to be serious. Anyway, I wish Charmaine luck. It seems as though she has touched every home in the community.
Here's what I say, though. I get it. I love God. I'm the most God-lovingest boy you know. Pia got a God, too. And when you pour your water on the ground, how you know Pia ain't gonna tell her God vacuum the water up?
Listen, do we have any more videos? We need to move on.
Could we just use politics? I just want to use politics.
We have one more. We have one more video.
Okay, let's go for it.
And then, let's...
No, but I love rap growing up, so I could bust a rhyme in a minute. Don't tempt me now, don't tempt me. They want me bust a rhyme. Bust a rhyme. Come on. Change ain't coming. Change is here. Say what? Yeah. See why? What? Let them know.
drinks. We're not selling jokes. We're not selling drinks. We real people. We telling the truth. If you don't know that by now, that's you. Change ain't coming. Say what? What? Say what? What? It's here. What?
I want to say, I think we have the most trapsy producers to ever produce a show.
But as the person on this show with the most active social life, I am the one that have to go into the public sphere. Where these people will be, I have to see them in the food
People have to
markets.
see me too.
Sonny, you live out west. You all have gated community. I don't have no gate.
Can I have a napkin, please? Can I have a napkin, please?
Oh, boy.
Somebody. You know, I will say this about Charmaine.
She has personality.
So much personality.
You are not gonna be
You're
her
not going to be
personality.
bored. I feel like when you're around her, there's never a moment.
But there's a place for that, for sure. There's a place for that effervescent like personality.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in a time when suicide's on the rise and people seem to be overwhelmed and overtaken, laughter, work it like, what is it, a merry heart, work it like a medicine? Help me with the scripture.
I try to catch myself right now. Listen, I like Charmaine.
Yeah.
I can't say anything bad about her. I like Charmaine.
I can. She don't win basketball championships.
The things that I want Charmaine to do is get a better phone when they doing videos.
Yeah.
Update her page a little bit more.
Right.
But I
But she
can't.
also
And
seems
stop
very-
blaming Pierre when the signs come down if you don't have any proof.
Right.
I don't like the finger pointing and all of that. And, if you have proof, then fine, come out and say I've seen it. Because there are some people who came out and say I can see it was this person who did it.
Yeah.
Don't blame people, but you seem to have the respect of the people in the community if you leave
And you
it
seem
up
to have the desire for sure.
Yes, and I know one thing. It ain't gonna be a dull moment.
Yeah. We await election night.
That is it. All right, let's move on to the F&M's candidate. Sorry, I don't understand. Let's move on to the
This attorney who works for you.
Michael Folks. Can we play a video while I try to find his Facebook page, please?
All right, we're back. You have to don't wipe your eye when we back.
Sorry, I can't help it.
Oh boy.
Okay, so that's Michael Folks. Michael Folks is no stranger to politics. I think everybody should know who he is by
He's
now.
the former member of parliament.
Yes, I say he's no stranger.
You know how he became the former member of parliament?
They voted him out?
He was beaten by the current member of parliament.
All I said was he's no stranger.
I agree with you.
Okay, that's all I'm saying. So we don't have to dig too deep to tell people who he is.
No, all
but
we
we
do
do
tell
have
him is he's Michael Folks, the fellow who Pia beat the last time.
We're gonna take a break. That's what the music is for, and I need to compose myself.
Yeah. Thank God for this jingle.
Lord.
She is in here falling apart, y'all. I got it.
We'll be back right after this, y'all.
Wow, that's great. That's special.
Vibes is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the vibes back. At BTC, we understand your vibes because we live it. That's why we are dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You are at the heart of everything we do. Our commitment is to keep your vibes flowing, no matter what.
spice it up with what we got.
It's time for Quick Draw. Get out your tickets now. We're playing Quick 2, 3, and 4. Good luck!
Welcome back to Eye on the Nation.
All
Welcome
during
back.
the break.
Apparently it's Friday.
And this is a Friday conversation we was having.
They are losing. I want to tell them I'm from the Church of God. My grandmother was a state mother in the Church of God. You even know what you do to be a state mother?
We ain't off that. Come, we only have 30 minutes left. Your
Okay,
ADD
let's
ain't
go.
gonna kick in.
Voices.
All right, so we did Charmaine, Adley, COI. We're doing the Golden Gates verses. We're
Michael
done
Folks.
with Charmaine, and now we are on Michael Folks. So we could play his first. Did we play the video already?
We did play the first video. Let's go to the second video.
I can't remember.
That's yet.
Hi, I'm Michael Folks, the former member of Parliament for Golden Gates. And I am here this morning at Fusion Theater. We're here with the children from our summer camp. The summer camp with Michael Folks from Golden Gates. And we're so excited to be here today. Let me tell you, we've also been at the Fort Charlotte, taking the children there. We had a great time there. We had a tour by Roston and did a great job. I mean, it was exciting. The children were overwhelmed and complete awe. See the wonderful view from the top of the fort looking at the harbor. And what a thing it was. And then they went into the dungeons. And it was a wonderful thing. They're here today to
Let me tell you what I heard.
Listen,
Let me tell you what I heard when I listened to that video.
Mr. Folks, I appreciate the fact.
Buy a lapel mic. It's not that difficult.
Not just buy a lapel mic, but you have to also be very careful with the music that you put behind that it's not louder than you. The music was just too loud. You couldn't hear a word that he was saying. And the flash wasn't working. It was
I
a
even ain't
black
sure if that's
space.
Michael.
You couldn't see his face.
Yeah, that might be his doppelganger.
You couldn't see his face. It was
Lose
just,
the hat. That's easy to do.
yes, and the hat and then the darkness over the face you couldn't see. I appreciate the fact that you took the kids to the movies, but I don't know what you said. I didn't hear a word of what was said. A little bit more effort needs to be done. Even Charmaine and them had the flashlight when the light on the camera. They had the little flashlight so they couldn't see your face. But I mean. Okay, so you can easily access his page. It's F&M Golden Gates. It's not his name.
Stuff.
He does have a page with his name, but that seems as though that's his personal page.
Good
So
stuff.
the page that's the F&M's page is not the one with his name on it. If you want to find it, it has a banner in the background that says, "This attorney works for you." Let's see. The page seems to be highly.
When was its last?
March 31st.
March 31st.
And he was explaining, I guess, why he chose Golden Gates.
Okay.
I think we have another video
for it.
from yeah. Let's go to the other video.
Somebody come and look at this. Look at this.
Michael folks. Well, mother suck, I know the PLP water's running if they gonna get Welly to fight their battles. Pia give you a couple dollars, eh? You got signed and your jockey all because Michael folks exposed the condition of this park?
I got a call, in fact several calls, from constituents, from residents who live in this area, and they have complained to me about this condition. So I came to visit, and I must tell you, I am very disappointed in the way this area looks. It is disgusting. Frankly, it looks nasty, and it's a danger and a hazard to the children.
And now y'all PLPs put up this picture saying, oh, this sign was always here saying the park was under renovation and construction. No, it wasn't. After Michael folks made the video, then y'all put up this little small sign on the fence. But we have videos showing that sign wasn't there. If you look at the pictures from the park, there's all sort of weeds and brush and overgrowth growing up around the metal spikes and construction y'all look like y'all started to do and then stopped. There's no construction going on in that park. If the park was actually under active renovation, then explain to me how is it that weeds and brush grew all into the foundation that you were trying to lay. See, I can guess what happened. Y'all started to do something with the park. You started remodeling it, and you ran out of money. But knowing the PLP, someone probably pocketed the money. The funniest thing about this whole situation is that you keep saying that this park is being remodeled and is under construction, yet you can't show me any construction actually being done to the park. You're showing me signs, you're showing me videos of Welly on the park, but you won't showing me any actual footage or photos of this park being remodeled or worked on.
Now, I don't know anything about the park.
I know one thing. The park look like a park at Cable Beach now.
So it fixed.
I could tell you that for free.
Well, then maybe we should thank Michael folks for highlighting the fact that the park needed to be fixed.
I know when they realized that strategy ain't work for them. They did the same thing to Barker's. Barker's gone out there and fixed the park in 2 minutes. When they do it to Pia bring the Chinese them to fix the park. Now the park look like it even in the Nassau no more. That strategy ain't working good. Obviously, they had to fix the park when the F&M talk about it budget. Because they are not playing with these parks. I just see that they doing one bunch of park.
Okay.
Good effort by him.
Yeah, it was a good effort.
Because that is actually his job. His job is to highlight the shortfalls of the Member of Parliament.
Yeah.
If Bamboo Park is the shortfall he found, then
you have to start somewhere. I don't see anything amazing on his page. It's not very updated, but I could have seen that from the first video. He needs a young person. You need a young person to kind of update your page, have a flashlight on their phone, have something to help.
Not have an Alcatel.
Yeah, it definitely seemed like an Alcatel situation. But I must say, if I had to pick between the first two that we did Charmaine, and I would give Charmaine
You'd be voting for Charmaine right now.
I would give Charmaine. She seems a little.
So Charmaine, the count right now is 1-0 in favor of Charmaine.
What would you do if Charmaine and folks?
I would go live by Softhan so I could vote for her Member of Parliament.
All right, I think is that us with folks? All right, so now we're going to the current Member of Parliament, and the PLP's candidate, Pia Glover-Roll, also known as, oh boy, that's the photo?
Dun, 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 dun.
Auntie Pia.
Auntie Pia.
All right, so we're going to play a video from Pia while I go and find her Facebook page.
Golden Gates is a community that understands progress.
We know it takes work. We know it takes discipline. And we know it takes leadership that shows up. This isn't just a constituency on a map. It's people who push through, people who support each other, people who don't wait for change, but build toward it. We face challenges, we've stayed focused, and we've kept moving. Every improvement, every initiative, every opportunity created becomes a foundation for what comes next. We don't pause progress. We strengthen it. We build on it. Because this isn't about a moment. It's about momentum. And in Golden Gates, we are committed to continuing the progress and building on it together.
Ain't fair. Ain't fair. Ain't fair. She have a signature to the bottom of the video. The voiceover was perfect. The way that she said it, the video, the execution of the video,
You know what I would have
ain't
to do
fair.
now?
She started, and she had a little bit of everybody. She had the seniors. She started off with the seniors.
Mm-hmm.
She had the young people. She had a walkabout. I mean, come on.
You know what
young people on her team.
You know what I'd have to do now? I'd have to pick a fight with Sofa so I could move back out and go vote for Pia.
I mean, and she have a signature to the end.
Yeah.
Come on. But honestly, and I know people are going to say everybody don't have the money and but the little things that you put, they do matter.
Yes.
And the time that you put into doing things like this to show me that you actually care.
That you want the job.
When you pull out your phone and you don't even make sure to flash on, I can't even see your face in the video. To me, you ain't serious.
As far as I know, you could be what Freddy Krueger's real name is. Him. All right, let's go to the next video.
I know I was going to tell y'all the Facebook page.
You find the Facebook page?
I found the Facebook page. So she has two different Facebook
I
pages.
hear they having Grill and Jill as we speak.
As we speak. It was the first thing I saw.
The water and hole say they having one right now.
So her Facebook page is Honorable Pia T. Glover Roll, MP.
Because you know she named Pia Taquita.
Why are you talking all that woman business?
She put the T there.
Yeah, but she didn't say it was Taquita. Is it actually Taquita?
That's her name, Pia Taquita.
I do not believe you. In any event.
Oh boy.
Her page is very updated. As a matter of fact, like we said, she just posted that they're having a grill and chill
right now.
So anybody in the Golden Gates area,
grill,
they having a grill
fire over there. Just go.
Let me see where they say at the Golden Gates constituency office on Moonshine Drive.
Speed.
So she's having a grill and chill. So you could sit down and talk to her, which is very good, and you can hear her ideas for yourself.
Gary Michael.
I think it is a really good idea, regardless of what party you represent, to go to all of the individuals in your area who are running, if they having a grill and chill or some sort of talk.
Free food.
Not the free food. So you could speak to them and you could know, you could get a one-on-one and better know what their plans are for your community.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. At the end of the day, it's about bettering your community.
you let me come here and y'all run over the chicken. I'm going to be very upset.
Anyway, so an hour ago she posted. Then 4 hours ago, she also posted she was at the 3rd National Apprenticeship Program graduation.
Yeah.
So she has, this is a nice pink suit. Very bright.
I hope we have her apprenticeship video. I thought that was magical. I hope we do.
Let's play the other video and then we'll keep scrolling down. Yeah.
This is how they know we don't pick these videos.
Yeah.
My apprenticeship changed my life. It wasn't just a job. It was an opportunity for me to grow and build my career. That opportunity shaped me, my ideals, and the way that I serve the people of Golden Gates. Everything I do is about creating those same opportunities for others. As a member of this government and your member of Parliament for Golden Gates, I'm working every day to turn that belief into results. And we have delivered, transforming the public service, delivering salary increases year after year, clearing long-standing promotions and confirmations backlogs, clearing the way and opening the door for meaningful careers for young people. We've signed over 60 industrial agreements and launched the National Apprenticeship Program. And right here in Golden Gates, we've been delivering new opportunities for our community. From providing scholarships for our young people, supporting businesses through grants, renovating parks and roads, and supporting our seniors and families. This is what progress looks like, but there's still more to do. Now it's time to build on that progress. We're launching the Golden Gates Community Center, which will be a hub for opportunity, empowerment, and connection. We're expanding home ownership and expanding the Level Up Youth Business Pitch Competition. And we're completing the farmers market, transforming it into the fish fry of the South. This campaign is about building on progress, expanding opportunities so more people get the chance I had. Golden Gates, let's build on progress together.
Pia ain't playing fair, babe. I just Pia ain't playing fair. Pia ain't playing fair.
But you know there are young people that could literally generate that in 10 minutes for you.
Pia ain't playing fair. No, that's more than that. Now,
10 minutes of effort into it.
What I can say, looking at that video, different hairstyles, not just different hairstyles, braids in one video, different clothing. So it was stuff that wasn't just generated particularly for the election. It seems it was things that was over time.
Right.
So you could tell that she has had her team.
She's been working.
And she has actually been working.
And some of it is ministerial, which would be mandatory.
Right. So
but
she
you could
added
also
in,
see it's
she
community
weaved
stuff.
in the Golden Gates and,
Right.
and her ministerial so well. And I can tell you one thing, Michael Folksy know what he talked about that park for. You see, if you watch that video, she showed up park 6 times in that video.
That park looked like it in heaven.
Unrecognizable.
That park looked like it in heaven.
I mean, Pia ain't playing fair. You know we ain't supposed to have favorites, but I like to see people who put an effort into stuff. You know, like you actually
They might
care.
call me biased because
Well, baby, they already called you biased.
my brother, even with my F&M tie, Pia is a tough
It was.
act to beat.
It was. There's just
the union.
What do
them
people say?
can't
You
beat her.
can't. You can't. Y'all ain't gonna make me not like her.
Yeah,
I'm
the
sorry.
union them can't beat her. You think Michael could beat her?
Yes.
Michael even he opened up a constituency headquarters.
But the people say that's why Charmaine said that it was P them because she say Michael them don't have no signs up.
Yeah.
So that's how I know again them because they don't have no signs. So
Michael
that's why
election next week, Mike.
I think Michael really they asked him to do it just to have a spot so they could have 41 people running. But I don't think he actually can be.
Boy.
You think so?
I know what to think.
Anyway, time almost run up. I think we have some more videos. We have another one. Yes, we have another video from Pia.
So we're here in Golden Gates. We're in phase 2, actively in phase 2 of our restoration project of the Blue Hills Farmers Market. We have completed demolition. The first restroom facility that has ever been installed in the market is underway. Construction is underway. We have begun construction of the fruit and vegetable stalls. The car wash is coming soon, and then we will begin the fish stalls. So we're moving, we're progressing. We're looking forward to what this will be for Golden Gates. And of course, we continue to progress.
Yeah. Apparently, your producer think you should take it to the gentleman's bar.
Because she heard what I say?
Because apparently it's right here in the farmer's market where Pia doing this.
Yeah, the food in there is top tier. I don't know the name of it.
The
but
gentleman's bar.
That's the name of it?
Yes.
You should take
I don't know. She said she won't take you.
She could take me?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we have nothing else to say. Pia speaking for herself. I have
You
nothing.
pick a front runner?
I have nothing to say. Charmaine.
There you have it. Because remember, she poured water on the ground and she decreed and declared that everywhere in Golden Gates that her foot touch, she will possess.
I have nothing to say.
Pia God must give you on vacation election week. Because I don't know if Charmaine think that that Pia God just let Charmaine God do whatever he want. I don't foresee that happening.
Listen, if you go down her page, and it seems as though every hour, I tell you, one was 1 hour ago, the next one was 4 hours ago, this one was 15 hours ago. She said they've noted concerns about youth mental health support and membership. So they have launched a youth, Golden Gates Youth Association and Council hotline.
Yeah, which is run by people
peer
under 25.
mentors. So you could call them if you are having a mental health crisis.
And talk to someone your age about the problems you having in life and why driving off the bridge is not a good idea.
So there's a number. One call can make a difference. There's even a page that's dedicated for the youth of Golden Gates called Golden Gates Youth.
Yes. Pia create a youth council in Golden Gates. I don't know what they want out of her.
And y'all worrying about people who just reached who ain't even in Parliament yet. And y'all are people who in Parliament and who members of Parliament are already doing stuff. And y'all worrying about...
Yeah. Charmaine is wonderful. I just wouldn't have run against Pia, I'll tell you that. When Lincoln tell me, hey...
She also has a WhatsApp channel.
Yeah, she does.
where you can get updates.
Yeah.
The Pia for Progress and Golden Gate's WhatsApp channel. And if you don't know what a WhatsApp channel is, it is the thing that is beat to the bottom of your WhatsApp. I ain't opening it for y'all to see my messages.
Yeah.
Where you can get constant updates. I think I only have a couple. I have like BPL. Eyewitness News has a WhatsApp channel. Y'all please download it.
Yes.
But she has a WhatsApp channel.
We have one more video.
But play the last video.
I don't. Man, they can say we ain't playing fair. But play the video.
She ain't playing fair.
Play the video.
Well, this is an annual event for us. I look forward to every holiday, and now Golden Gates look forward to every holiday because for the past 4.5 years, we have been celebrating holidays together. I do the door-to-door. It's close to 6,000 constituents in Golden Gates. So I use the opportunity to have events in the community on the holidays so that those who I haven't made it to, they can come out to me. And that's always what happened. Easter is one we look forward to celebrating because it's always about the children. This is my opportunity to play games with them, interact with their parents, interact with the children, make sure they get their Easter baskets and their Easter treats.
I tell you, Mike, rue the day, Michael folks ever put his foot on that park. Oh boy. Michael, I have a good idea. You should just walk around everywhere else in Nassau so people could follow you and just make it look fancy and shiny.
I mean, the park looks amazing.
Yeah,
They had food, they had Easter baskets, they had straw baskets, they had bunnies, they had the little car things, the little toy things. You just ride around in the mall. I didn't even know they could come at the mall. They had them riding. They had them riding in the park.
How did they get them in the mall? They had to stop.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you ain't playing fair. Come on, Charmaine. Charmaine, rap about that. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say.
Apparently, our new slogan here is Pia, we see ya.
Time is running out. I don't think we have time to open up the phone line. So
just open it up.
We have 10 minutes, so that was it. So we have
You're picking it from, you say
for Golden Gates, we have COIs, Charmaine, Adderley. We have the so there's no independent.
I want to say
we have
this.
the F&M, hold on, Michael Folks, and we have PLP, Pia Gover Roll.
I want to say in a three-way race, Charmaine running a solid second leg.
I do not disagree with you. I think
so. Charmaine, you look like Saxons on Boxing Day morning.
Hey, catch yourself. Don't now. Me and you was getting along very well today with your F&M tie on. Relax.
The spot was wrong.
In any event, I agree with you. Not with the Saxons piece.
Yeah, you look good in second place.
Yeah.
I'm in second position.
I don't think Michael Folks
with 3,000.
I don't think Michael Folks know election next week.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody tell him.
Yeah.
I think someone needs to go tell him.
Such a travesty.
Is it?
I don't know. I just wanted to use the word. All right.
Anyway, she definitely seems like a favorite. There's nothing I can say about Pia. There's no critique. Her page is immaculate. The videos are good. She seems like she's working for the community.
Did you see the other night on the stage?
People saying she likes her. She speaks well. She looks very pleasant. There's absolutely nothing that I can say negative about this woman.
Yeah.
Honestly, I know y'all probably want me to say Sani. Yes, Sani likes Pia.
Ta-da!
I have a little girl crush.
There you have it.
Hi, Pia.
What else y'all want from us?
All right, so we have things to give away. We only have like 6 more minutes left in the show.
But these are the food coupons from the Member of Parliament for South Beach. But I don't know, just give them to people.
We just give them to anybody?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna. We have people
Are we being ambushed? Is the F&M ambushing us?
Okay, so we're going to give one to someone in our comments, and we're going to give one to a phone call.
Okay.
All right, so am I going to just randomly...
Someone in the comments. Well, you can let someone in the comments say they're from South Beach, and we give it to them, and then whoever will call on the phone.
Child, all these people in here...
Call them say they're from South Beach?
It look like they're from Pia. All of these people, the Pia.
If you are listening to us and you are on this feed, say that I am from South Beach, and then when you come, bring your voter's card and get one of these so we know it's you. But let's take a phone call, 323-7775-698-0775. I do not understand what that hand signal means to you.
Oh, I didn't see. I'm sorry, I was looking at the comment. Is there somebody on the phone line?
Hello, caller. No, that's what that means. That means there's no caller, Sani. Stop getting me in trouble.
She did this.
I didn't know what it mean either.
We need to practice on our gang signs in here, man.
323-777-569-807775. What the rules are again? If
You make up the rules. I just give it to
if
anybody.
You're in this thing and you're from South Beach, say, I am from South Beach. We're going to call your name.
Someone said, I am from South Beach.
Good. When you come to the
Laurenelle
station.
Ramming.
Laurenelle?
Laurenelle.
I guarantee she's from South Beach. I know she. That's my neighbor. That's my neighbor. Laurenelle Ramming them live right around the corner.
Okay, so carry Laurenelle. They ain't home when you go home.
I'm going to be Laurenelle house. Next thing you know, they say.
Okay, Laurenelle,
I
we'll
wait
leave.
for Bacchus.
Laurenelle, we'll leave you this $50 gift certificate.
Yeah, bring your voter's card and come pick it up.
Yeah. Laurenelle Ramming, this for you. Hi, caller. Welcome to the show.
From South Beach.
Hi.
Hey,
You
South Beach.
Hi.
You from South Beach?
I'm from
too?
South Beach.
Oh, well, there you have it. Well, praise
All
the
right,
Lord.
there you go. What's the name? Are you going to give the
Hold
name
the
to the
line,
producer?
Princess Sanders.
Princess Sanders.
All right, well, thank you, Princess.
This is courtesy of the Member of Parliament from South Beach, yeah?
Thank you.
You like him?
When
Do
you
you
come-
at least?
You know him?
I ain't seen him yet, but I can look at my coupon.
He's about
Say, I see him yet, but I come from my
He's
coupon.
6'7". He's the tallest black man walking through South Beach. You can't miss it.
So he ain't been through South Beach Drive.
Which part of South Beach Drive and I live there?
Oh, jeez.
Right where Curtis them is.
Hold on now. Who you say?
Okay. South Beach Drive, I see him yet.
I just see them week before last. Where you was? You was home? I just
Very
see
much
them.
so.
No, I just they have been to your house and put the hanger on the door. I just saw them.
Well, you got my name, you got my address. Let me see you.
All right, I with you.
Producer, take the name and the number. When you come, bring your voter's card, all right?
Will do.
All right. You know how to find the studio?
Yes.
Good
All
stuff.
right, so
You
we'll
make
leave it
come.
here
You
for
can be
you.
downstairs.
And thank you for
Thank you.
listening.
All right.
Okay.
But you know, that is actually so interesting about, you know, one of the reasons why I was happy when I got out of law enforcement?
Why?
Because there was a point in my career where I would actually do patrolling, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we would literally just drive past a place.
And someone will say you haven't been there.
No, and then you would hear...
But you cannot diminish other people's
No,
experiences.
I'm not,
You'd
I'm
love
not
to do
trying
that.
to diminish. I'm saying to you. And then you would hear they had a shooting on the corner. They couldn't have had a shooting on the corner. I was sitting there all day. When did they shoot?
But if the lady says she hasn't been there, she doesn't sound like she have the life for no
No,
reason.
I'm not saying she. I'm just saying that it is the finite bandwidth of human beings, right? Because
we have someone on the phone.
With someone on the phone?
And they tell me to tell you stop
hello,
talking.
caller.
Hi, caller. Someone say like how I cleaning up.
Hello, caller.
Hi, listen to us and not the radio.
Hello, caller. Caller's
I
not
can
there.
only hear it.
You could hear me?
Yes,
Loud
we
and
can. How are you?
I'm great. I have a query.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know if Dr. Fox, or whatever he is, for Fox Hill, and the guy who's running for Freetown, if they're related. Because I look at their posters and I say they look alike. I want to find it out for me if they're
You mean
related
Dr. Fox
somehow.
and Lincoln Deal?
No, not Lincoln. They named something Johnson.
Oh, Blue.
Blue?
They look at this go to the same barber.
Oh, jeez.
You think it's the haircut?
Yeah, I
You
think
it's
they
the
go to the
haircut?
same barber. That's what it looked like to me.
Yeah, because I was saying Dr. Fox can't run for two constituencies.
Yeah, they have matching hairstyles. Someone said that Robin was focusedly humble with an endearing personality that is nothing short of
Why you read like that?
Human magnetism.
Okay, yeah, she was good. I think, you know what? I like today's show. I came to the show, my spirits were low. I was tired. It was Friday, and I really didn't feel like working. But today was a good show.
Oh,
anyway, we have to say goodbye to one of our... Judah was here. Judah Forbes was here. When I came, I was one of the first set here, and I met him here, and he's leaving us. So we want to say farewell to one of the best producers that we've ever had. He was in charge of the producers, Judah Forbes, and good luck on wherever you go.
Don't kill nobody.
Oh,
More importantly, make sure nobody don't kill you.
Vibes is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the vibes back. At BTC, we understand your vibes because we live it. That's why we are dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You are at the heart of everything we do. Our commitment is to keep your vibes flowing, no matter what.
Okay, guys, this is what we doing today. We training for the bounce back. This a 150K payday. Y'all ready? Yes. Y'all sweating today. Give me a 2 ball. 10. Give me another 2 ball. 15. You spin, right? It don't look so. There's 10K. Name these games after me. Food Dragon.
Food Dragon.
Cinema Classic.
Cinema Classic.
Yeah. Put that parlay in. Put that in.